LOR is extremely important. And last 2 years, it has got even more important. Do you guys know why? So if you get 299 and I just pass with 176, it doesn't matter. You are also getting a P, I am also getting a P. How is the program director supposed to differentiate between Nandini and Indranil? He cannot differentiate. So what makes the differentiation? One is your letters. Now the letter, suppose you go with me for 1 month and I say that Nandini is the most brilliant student in the universe. Suppose I write like that. No, they give importance to letters. They do give importance. But that particular letter, will it get importance? No. Why? Because you're there with me for 1 month. You are not touching a patient. You are not presenting anything. You are not allowed to examine a patient. How can I say you're the best medical resident I've seen? So if I even give you something like that, that will not be of no value. Program directors will not see it.
It looks very big, but it's really, there's a lot of ways to get published, and we can get abstracts, we can do poster presentations. You know, the only limiting factor is really your willingness to roll up your sleeves and do the work, some work, but it's not as daunting as it might sound. And you know, once we have the ball rolling, then again, as Dr. Basure said, we can put that in the letter, and even if we can say it's in review, that's good enough. It's like you did something. That's all they want to know, and that truly differentiates you from, you know, the 6,999 other people who don't have that, because it sounds daunting, but there is a process to it, and you follow that process, and we can say that we have something in review. It's not at all difficult.
Now, if we write, or Dr. Vij writes, or Dr. Damodar Kumbala writes that you are a medical graduate who did from blah blah, we taught you research, you did good research, and you're on the way to get a publication. So if I have three people, I have Indranil, I have Pascal, I have Nandini, two of them have it. I have three beautiful letters saying I'm the world's best candidate after doing 1 month of observership. Who do you think the program director will take? I mean, he can't see your face and say, okay, Nandini's face is more beautiful than Indranil, so let's take Nandini. Can he do that? He cannot do that. So there has to be certain logic. The reason is this, that these guys have a publication, whereas Indranil has got three beautiful letters of observership, which is of no value. It's of value to get into ERAS. Now, by chance the publication comes out before your interview, then we use another trick. What we do is we get you guys to get the PDF of the other thing is we publish in open journal, open access. So the reason we do it in open access is because open access makes sure anybody can open that journal article and check. Suppose I get you to get an article in, say, Circulation, which is one of the top or Journal of American College of Cardiology. You can't open those articles because you have to have subscriptions. But if I can publish as an open access, then you can open it from anywhere in the world. So we always publish open access. And that is where the problem is. That is where a large part of the money you guys are paying goes for that open access. It costs $2,800 to $3,200 for a single publication. We are not checking your quality. We are just seeing if you're dedicated or not. You're aware, you're there in every course. That's what our job is. We will finalize it, we will polish it, we will make it publishable.
But you should, and that's what the program directors want to know too, is that you're someone who's trainable, who's willing to learn, who has the curiosity and the dedication and the tenacity to stick through something that is a process, and you're willing to follow that process. Nobody's looking for perfection. They're looking for people who are able to be trained, because they're going to take you as a trainee and then work on you. But they don't want someone who they feel is going to be challenging to train as a trainee.
If I'm the program director, my son is applying, I will step out of the room. So this is not like in other third world countries. My son, my uncle, my daughter gets in. No, not like that. But still they want networking. But networking in America does not mean that you take your son. That is not called networking. Networking in America means you try to take a student who's known to, like for example, you guys will be known to me. So they know these are not problem students. These guys did 12 years of research, they know research. That's the sort of networking they want in America. India networking means something totally different. Go and take your own son or your brother. And most of the countries, it's like that. But that's not true in America. So, but yeah, somebody says good thing. Dr. Kumbala said very good things about this lady. We took her immediately.
So the program directors typically look at how much motivated you are, whether you are trainable or not, whether you are paying attention to, you know, your motivation is most important. Nobody is expecting you at this point in your time that you know everything, right? Then you won't be doing this.
So the only limiting point is you yourself. You are dedicated, you give your time, sky, nobody can stop you from getting into residency. But you need to give your time, you need to give
Right.
get those publications so that you can be differentiated from other people.